BODDAMN. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you 3 exercises to help build you some much bigger triceps. What's going on, guys and gals? Chris with the BODDAMN channel. This channel is all about food, fitness, and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle. And in this video, we're going to be discussing the 3 exercises that you could be doing to getting some bigger triceps. Before we get to the content, make sure you follow me on Instagram at BODDAMN. Plenty of good things going on over there. Also, you should check out the free muscle building guide, which is right here. It is the first link down below. It'll teach you 10 amazing muscle building tips. Definitely go pick it up. So yeah, let's get to the very first exercise to building some nice big triceps. So the tricep is about 60% of the arm, right? It's the mass of the arm. So when people want to build big arms, they're like, oh, bicep curls and this and that. But the bicep really only comprises about 40% of the arm, whereas the tricep is 60%. So if you want to get that really cool kind of look to your arm from the side, whatever, and you want it to look really thick, you gotta focus on tricep development. It's very, very important. So today in this video, I'm gonna show you 3 exercises that will really help you out build the mass of your tricep, and that way you can start getting some much more fuller looking arms. All right, so the very first exercise that I wanna show you is a dip, but not so much a dip, a weighted dip, okay? And weighted dips are very important when you're trying to build overall tricep size. Now, don't do weighted dips unless you can do real dips. So let's go into the actual form of the real dip first, and then I'll put some weight on me, and then you'll kind of see what a weighted dip might look like as well. So the form for a real dip is pretty easy, right? You get into a dip machine that looks like this in a gym, you hover, you bend forward just a little bit, okay? And then you keep your elbows nice and tight, go down low, and then you come up, squeeze your tricep. Like that. Go down, you're leaning forward just a little bit, down low, squeeze your tricep going up. All right, so that's the actual dip form that I want you guys to do out there. But suppose you can do that. Maybe you can already do 5 to 10 reps of that with your own body weight. It's time at that point to do weighted dips. So there are 2 ways you can do weighted dips. One is you can put a dumbbell in between, sandwich it in between your thighs. I'll show you that in a second. The other way is to get a dip belt, which I have, it's in the car, but you've probably seen those before. They go around your waist, they look like they have a chain to them, and you put the chain through a disc, and that way you can strap on any kind of disc that you want to your body, so when you do the dip, there's more weight. Weighted dips are also an exercise that you shouldn't do on a light tricep day, all right? That's more for, that kind of day is more for cable work, maybe skull crusher, something like that. But if you want to build mass on the triceps, you're going to want to look at reps that are very low, 3 to 8 reps, and you want to probably put that exercise on a heavy push type day or a heavy chest day, for example. Here in my hand, I have a 25-pound dumbbell. Like I said before, you could get the dip belt as well, which I do have that, but right here on this video, I'm going to show you how to do it just with a dumbbell. So basically what you do is you get up into, it's not really a machine, but it's a stand, like a dip station. You get up like this, you put that down by your legs, you sandwich it, and then you cross your ankles, all right? So here it is, it's sandwiched. I'm gonna get up, cross my ankles, lean forward, go down, nice and deep, come up using my triceps, go down, nice and deep, go up using my triceps. And then I'm gonna reverse the entire thing, go down, or you can just let the weight kind of hit the ground. But usually if you do it pretty carefully, you can get the weight out, which is what I just did. So that's how you do a weighted dip right there. Make sure you have a slight bend forward, elbows nice and tucked, and then go down real deep, and then press up with your tricep like that. Okay, so the next exercise I want to show you is a close grip bench press. This builds massive size on the triceps, so I'm going to walk you through it. So we just have a bar right here. Imagine this is a bench at a gym, and what we want to do is we want to get under this bar to where we're looking directly at it. Right, straight line directly at it. I want to pinch my back nice and tight to provide an awesome base. I'm going to also put my feet on the ground, and they are kind of cocked back as well. So really nice back that is tight. All right, it's going to stay tight the entire time. The real question becomes, where do you put your hands? So at a gym, on an Olympic bar, you have these 2 rings right here, and then it goes to a rough section, and then a smooth section, and then a rough section, all right? So I want the outer part of my actual hands to be right when the smooth section becomes rough around here, all right? Not super close like here, but here, all right? That's where I want to do this movement and start it from. So I'm going to bring it up like that. I'm going to suck in my triceps and my elbows to my body as much as possible. This weight will go to the lower part of my chest, like this, all right? And then I'm going to press up, really trying to emphasize my triceps and thinking about them. So I'm going to press up like that, all while my back is tight and my feet are scooped in on the floor behind me, or under me I should say, and then I'm going to press like this, okay? So go down like that, the tricep is nice and lengthened, and then up here, boom. Put the tricep into, into motion and then squeeze it, boom, like that. So I'll put some weight on here in a second. I'll do 3 reps for you, and I'll show you what that kind of looks like. Okay, I put 2 discs on the sides, 135. I've gone up as high as 225, 245. Again, these type of exercises should be found on the days that you go heavy on. These are not like high volume type exercises whatsoever. So I'm gonna get under this thing, make sure the bar is centered. There it is. I'm directly under the bar, cool. I found the smooth to the rough section. I'm gonna put the outer part of my palm right there, just like that. All right, and then what I like to do is grip real hard. I don't wanna do a grip where my thumb is under, thumb over, locking, right? And I want to keep my wrist as straight as possible through the movement. I don't want them to be like this. I'd like them to be like that going down, okay? So what we're gonna do is, it's gonna look like this. Try to get 3 good reps in there, nothing crazy. So like that. I'm gonna come down to the bottom of my chest, like this. Press with my triceps up. 1, 2, suck in those triceps, and 3, just like that. That exercise is awesome for building big triceps. The next exercise is a bench dip. Now, you might have done bench dips before, but let me discuss kind of like the proper form of how I do them, and more importantly, how we can involve weight doing them as well. So you want to sit on a bench like this. A lot of people have another bench ahead of them, where their ankles are going to be. I like to have something that's a little bit more elevated than the surface that I'm sitting on. So if I'm sitting on this surface, I want my feet to be higher than that up ahead. So what I have ahead of me is a catcher from a power rack. So what I want to do is I want to get my hands not directly to my sides, but maybe a little bit like 2 inches out, okay? So if my hands were here, 2 inches out is where I want to be, all right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my feet up on this catcher rack thing, and then I'm going to go down and I'm going to keep my lower back and my back really close to the bench, okay? So it's going to look like this. See, it's really close to the bench and up, okay? A lot of people that do this, they're way ahead of this bench, and it puts them in a pretty compromising position. You can get shoulder pains as well. So I want to go down here, right about there, and I want to go up, okay? I want to go here to where my tricep fully is stretched out, and then go up like that, okay? Now that you can master that, if you can master that, 5 to 10 reps, then it might be worth putting some weight in your lap. So I'll grab this disc right here, put this disc in my lap, right? Usually I put 45s. When I was at my strongest days, I would have like 345 sometimes on me, and you have to have someone do that for you. But as long as it's like a disc, you can usually go like this, put your feet up, the disc is still there, get your spacing right with your hands, and then go up like this. And now I've added 25 pounds to my actual body weight going up and down, just like that. My back is staying very, very close to the bench. I feel the stretch, come up, use the tricep to come up. So it's very important to do bench dips as a mass building tricep exercise. And as stated earlier, this should be found on a day that you only do, heavy weights or heavy days. So reps no higher than maybe 8, no less than like 3 reps. But yeah, those are the 3 main exercises I want to show you to get some really good mass on your triceps. I hope you enjoyed the video. So don't forget to leave a comment down below on what you want me to film next, and make sure you hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next BODDAMN video. Take it easy. Goodbye!